I'm convinced that Warzone 2 is just literally impossible. Over the course of the last 3 days, I've logged about 20 hours, maybe 21 hours into Warzone 2, and I haven't gotten anywhere. I've tried different classes, different weapons, different perks, and the best that I've done is second place. I've gotten second place twice. I have no problem getting like top 10. I've gotten like into the top 10 more times than not, 9 times out of 10, I'm getting top 10 in these games. It's just the end game where I choke. And if I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, there's gonna be people calling it a skill issue, but I honestly think there's 2 things wrong with Warzone 2. 1, SBMM, and 2, it's simply unbalanced. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this cutscene, man. It's the same thing over and over. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, but it's so demoralizing after a while seeing this same cutscene play out because I know I'm gonna drop in and I know I'm gonna lose all over again. I've tried playing on controller, I've tried playing on PC. On PC, I'm actually kind of cracked. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back too much, but the first game I played on PC, I got second place. I just can't stay playing on PC for too long because it literally makes my pinky feel like it's gonna fall off having to spam shift so I can tag sprint everywhere, especially with the class that I use, because I started out with Warzone trying to play ARs, but then I immediately realized that's not a good idea for my playstyle, so then I started sticking to SMGs. You know, I've been using the Lockman sub and a riot shield, and that's honestly, it's been working relatively well. Some people may disagree because, you know, I'm like sacrificing my long range advantage, but at the same time, you know, I'm a noob, I need that riot shield on my back. Basically, my early game strategy is to just drop in and just loot up as fast as I can. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this counter UAV since we picked it up anyway, and then I'm gonna hold on to this precision airstrike until the end of the game unless we get a UAV or something like that. Basically, my early game strategy is to just drop in, loot up as quick as I can, get my AK, get my loadout, and then from there, I just, you know, I save up as much money as I can. Basically, I'm looting the entire game until I'm set up. We got a UAV, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that. There's a few enemies nearby, so I'm probably gonna try to take care of that. There's one enemy down here. Oh, there's actually an enemy inside of the building that we were just inside of, so I'm gonna try to play clean up real quick. Not exactly sure where they're at. Maybe they're, okay, I think they're right through this doorway. Hello? No, they're not inside of here. I am so confused. Where did this guy even go? Usually the main things that I save up for while I'm looting are the things that I'm looking for. Usually when I'm looting, I'm looking for those tempered armor plates where it like changes it from purple to orange and it makes it so you only have to armor up twice. And then I'm also either looking for or just simply saving up for durable gas masks and self-revives. And then usually inside of my inventory, I literally make it completely full of armored plates except for 1 slot. I'll do 4 slots of armored plates and then my last slot will be dedicated to whatever weapon I'm holding. So like say if I am using an SMG, I'll have an extra stack of SMG ammo. If I have an AR, I'll have an extra stack of AR ammo. Right now my looting game is a little weak because I've been, you know, trying to commentate and explain some of these things to you guys. So, you know, I didn't want to risk getting into any gunfights while I was trying to commentate because my brain can only do so many things at once, man. I know I'm Asian, but still, even my brain has limited bandwidth. I also messed up because I was trying to commentate, you know, I was just kind of doing my thing and I dropped way too early. I was originally planning to drop a little bit later. There's a guy up in the second story here, so I mean, I guess I'll try to engage. I do have an SMG. The only problem is, where are the stairs? Oh, the stairs are right over here. Oh, he's on the second floor, so I gotta be careful here. I don't want to rush in too much because he definitely already has the advantage because there's no way he didn't hear me in here already. You know for a fact he's in one of these rooms. Yeah, see, if I would have tried to stay and fight right there, I already know I would have lost. So now I back up and yup, there we go. They try to ego chow me and I get him down. Like, I'm not good at Warzone by any means, but like, I'm getting better. Like, I'm learning my strategies. I know my limits. Now, we do have the AK, which means that we are good to go ahead and call in our loadout drop, which for me is like one of those things where it's like, if I'm gonna get my loadout drop, I need to do it immediately. Go ahead, call in the loadout drop marker. We don't have enough money for any of the other things that I need, but that's all right. Go ahead and pick up my loadies. So I have a couple of loadouts that I've been swapping between. This is the main one. I was trying to show you guys something, but that was clearly just a mistake. Anyway, I was trying to show you guys, I have a couple different loadouts. I have my Lockman sub and riot shield class that I've been maining, but then the other one that I've also been using a good bit is the ISO Hemlock with a riot shield, and then there was like another one I was using with an M4, but I found the ISO Hemlock is one of the better ARs, at least for me personally, and then the Lockman sub is like the SMG I've been gravitating towards. Let's see how I do in the gulag. Is this guy AFK, or is he just, oh no, he's moving around. Oh, there he is. He's just an absolute bot. Usually at the beginning of the gulag, I always face towards the right, so then they think that I'm going that way, but then I'll just like completely do a 180 on them and go the other way and try to outsmart them, and sometimes they fall for it, sometimes they don't. I'm going to try to drop back in and get the loadout that we left behind. This probably is a bad idea, and pros watching this would probably be cringing at this. Not even going to try to show you guys anything this time. I'm just going to grab my loadie and I'm going to run away immediately. Whoa, okay, did he touch any of my loot? It doesn't... did he literally just kill me and leave behind all of my loot? It seems like we're safe. I'm not going to push my luck too much here. I just want to get like some of the stuff that we left behind. My looting game is still a little weak. I don't want to talk about it. I saw the Claymore, my brain registered that there was a Claymore, yet I literally ran right into it. I mean, thankfully I'm still alive, but that could have gone a lot worse. Well, now after that unfortunate death, I'm just trying to regather my bearings, get all my ammo back, etc. Like, I know I'm not bad at the game. Like, I mean, I'm not good by any means. I'm not even gonna try to lie and say that I'm good, but I know that I'm not bad. I'm a lot better than I was at the very least. I used to be really bad at it, but see, like, right there, that was an absolute bot. I'm better than that. They have some things I could use. Like, they got a gas mask, which, that's not exactly preferable. I want a durable one, but, you know, I'll take it. Then they also have the fast revives medic thing, which I'll take it for now. Ideally, though, we do want that tempered plate thing, just so that I could, like, you know, it really comes in handy in the late game. If anyone's curious as to what perks I'm rocking, you can see them in the bottom there, but I'm running Overkill, Double Time, Fast Hands, and High Alert, just because High Alert has saved me. So I used to run Ghost, but honestly, I don't mind if they can see me. As long as I know where they're looking at me from, then I can usually get the jump on it. Because if they're in front of me, then obviously I can see them. And then if they're behind me, well, then that'll tell me. I found that using SMGs usually works a bit better on Vondel, just because that map is, you know, more close quarters by nature. But I have had some luck with it on Mauser. Actually, the game that I was just telling you guys about on PC yesterday, when I was like beaming people and I got second place, literally, I probably could have won if I wouldn't have choked. I was playing way too defensively. But anyway, yeah, I was using the Lockman sub, and, you know, everything was playing in my favor, but it was out on like a bridge. Basically, the circle was closing in around this bridge, and there was a way to get under the bridge and a way to be on top of the bridge. I was on top of the bridge, which means that I technically had the high ground, but I played it stupid. I dropped down being like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna be a little cocky. You know what, I'm gonna try to get him, but then he outsmarted me, and then I ran around a pillar, try to armor up, and yeah, that was that. I don't really like how we're positioning ourselves right now. I'm not playing into these rotations well at all. I'm literally like riding the edge of the circle, and you know, some people might do that, but me personally, I don't like to do that. That makes me feel really unsafe. I like to play the rotation somewhat carefully, but at the same time, I try to play it strategically. Like, I try to be like, I don't know, like passive-aggressive with it. Like, I kind of stick to the edge, but at the same time, I make sure that I'm in the circle and, like, continuously working towards the center of it as to where it's going to be rotating for the final couple circles in the end game. I don't like to go in immediately to where I think it's going to be going for the end game, because I don't want to, like, you know, get set up too early and then give myself away at some point somehow, just, you know, from too many people coming in. So I try to, like, play it to where I get there right as the end game is starting, so then I get, like, you know, set up towards the end right there, and then I can start picking people off and try to go for the win. We're getting into a bit of a shady spot here, because obviously the circle is getting smaller and smaller, yet there's literally still 50 people alive. All right, at this point, we have more than enough money to get the self-revives and the durable gas mask that we need. Unfortunately, we have not found the tempered armor plates, which I could really use right about now, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead, drop down here, durable gas mask, self-res kit. Both of those combined only cost about 7,500. I'm getting good at that too. I'm starting to memorize like how much everything costs. Like, loadouts are 8,000, durable gas masks are 3,500, self-revives are like 4,000, etc. I'm also going to go ahead and pick up an armor box. You know, sometimes that can come in handy. I do have a precision airstrike on me, but before, oh no, somebody can see me. My high alert's going off. I don't know where they were able to see me from. Can they still? No, they still can't see me. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Oh, okay, I see where they're at. They're right over there. So I'm gonna go ahead, buy a UAV. I'm gonna pop the UAV, and then I'm gonna pick up the precision airstrike again. And yeah, I'm sure that they popped the smoke. They definitely see me. Now the thing is, we got, oh, okay, yeah, I see where they're going. They're trying to get the high ground on me. Okay, so we got to play this really carefully, because they have the advantage. They have the height advantage. Oh, wait, no. On the map, it seems like they're actually going straight into circles. So I guess they're just trying to avoid combat, maybe, unless maybe they're just trying to get oh, there they go. They're popping smokes. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a precision airstrike, because I'm completely blind, and the circle is closing in, which means I'm really tight on time. So I'm going to, like, put that down there, and then I'm going to run around and just hope for the best. Somebody's behind me. That is not good. Where are they at? There they are. Jump around. Semtex. I'm screwed. I'm dead. This is where I die. No, I'm lagging. There's latency variation. I'm gonna go ahead, play it up, try to run into the circle before the zone gets me. I'm gonna reload. Turn around, re-engage. Is he gonna run straight for me? Is he gonna let the ego get the best of him? Oh no, he's running up from up here. Come on. Ah, no. Okay, so he's running into the zone right now, and this sucks because he has the height advantage. So I'm gonna go ahead and run around the other way. I'm not too concerned about getting this kill necessarily. I'm trying to stay alive at this point. I'm sorry for commentating so rapidly. I'm trying to explain my thought processes, so then if there's like anything wrong that I'm doing, or if my thought processes are simply incorrect or inefficient, then, you know, you guys will be able to let me know. That's why I'm commentating so rapidly. I swear, playing Warzone when I try to commentate over this game. I feel like a sports commentator. You guys know the football games where it's like, oh, there we go, number 76, he just tackled the other player. Oh, no, he's going for the home run. They don't even do home runs in football. You can tell how much I watch sports. We got an armor box right here, which means, yeah, it was literally useless for me to pick it up from the store, but it is what it is. More times than not, I end up just kind of buying things, even though I know, like, okay, I could come across, like, armor out in the open world, or I could come across this or that. I'd rather just buy it so that I know I have it just in case, like, any emergencies come up. Unfortunately, I'm still not seeing the tempered armor plates, and that's not something that you're able to buy in the store, obviously, so I don't know if we're actually going to have it for the end game this time. The only times that I've gotten close to winning is when I have that tempered armor plate thing, so we'll see what happens, because it's just, you know, I'm not that good of a player. Again, I'm not terrible, but, you know, I'm also not that great either. But usually, like, being able to, like, plate up super fast, it's just, it saves me so often. Now, we do have a UAV tower down here, so I think what I might actually, wait, where? Okay, yeah, it's right over there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to activate this real quick so then we can just see if there's anybody nearby. I guarantee there's going to be people nearby because this circle is getting really small, and yeah, there's people like up on the rooftops over here, and that doesn't even account for how many people are probably rocking Ghost and coming in from the store. We got a guy parachuting toward it. No, not exactly. Oh, okay, he's going for the rooftops over there, and yeah, the zone's closing in even more. There's a guy over here. I'm going to go ahead and engage. This might have been a bad idea. Yeah, my aim is way off, so I think I'm just going to disengage right now and run away. All right, there's another guy on me. My high alert was going crazy, and they were shooting at me. I know I probably shouldn't have ran into the building, but this is where I feel safest. No, that is not a tempered armor plate. Dang it. My high alert's going off. They're literally, like, all around me right now. The zone's going to be closing in here in a minute, so I really got to watch. I'm going to go ahead, pop the heartbeat sensor. According to this, nobody's nearby, but they also might be rocking Ghost, so that's not exactly something I can rely on. For now, we're just going to try to rotate into the circle. The circle's getting really small. We got about 25 people left. With how small the circle, yeah, I should really be trying to start looking for the high ground. But the thing is, with this circle, yeah, I guess I could try to position myself up on one of these hills over here. But let's be honest, like, you know, everybody knows that the high ground is complete dominance in Warzone. So I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of people up here. Yeah, my high alert is going crazy already. Somebody can see me. He's going to, since I have a ride shield on my back, you know, I just kind of do that thing where I jump, turn to the side, hope for the best. There was somebody right behind me, and there's people, yeah, they were literally all around me right there. So there it is. There's the death. I lost. I got like 20th place, and yeah, Warzone 2 is literally impossible. Granted, I know I did that to myself. If I could do that back again, I wouldn't have ran for the hills. I was literally just saying how I knew that there was going to be people up there. Yeah, I kind of got sandwiched in between those two guys, which is pretty unfortunate. So yeah, if I could do that differently, I definitely would have just stayed more low-key and kind of played the edge of the zone since that's where we were at anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I'd say you live and learn, but clearly I'm not learning anything because I can't win. This game is literally impossible, dog. I'm just waiting for one of these games where I get lucky and have SBMM on my side because it's such a hodgepodge of, like, playing against absolute bots in the early game and then playing against, like, the most sweaty, like, no-lice in the end game. So, like, I don't even know. Just to prove how much I've actually been playing Warzone, like, I'm not messing with you guys. Literally, the season just started, and I am already at 50% in my battle pass. I got about, I don't know, maybe, like, 7 of those tiers or those 7 of that percent, like, from playing multiplayer when the new maps first dropped. The other, like, 43% of that is literally from the last 3 days that I've been playing Warzone. Anyways, I'm gonna edit this video up, and then, I don't know, I'm gonna just no-life this for the rest of the day, and I hope I get a win soon. Anyway, as always, a massive shout out, thank you to all the patrons and channel members, thank you to all of you in the low baller tier, and a bigger shout out, thank you to all of you in the big baller tier, Melon Asking, and Big Daddy Manny, and the biggest shout out, thank you to all of you in the G tier, Ron and Vengeance, and Little Cheese Girl. Thank you guys so much. You guys are literal legends. I love you. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.